You know what it is, VIP Saturdays. Young Buck still in the building.
I ain't going nowhere, man. I told him this is that real deal right now, man.
Yo, Buck, before I know the introduction was crazy, but, you know, for a couple of people that might not know who Buck is, just let them know, you know, what you known for.
Man, I'm known for bringing the G to the unit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm known for just really just standing for something. You dig what I'm saying? It's Young Buck, a.k.a. Buckshots. And I'm going to take the young off today on your show officially.
Yes.
So you can just call me Buck.
Buck. You heard
Buck
it. You heard it
Buck
first.
Shots.
Yes, Buckshots.
Not that I'm old. I'm 37 years old, but I feel like, you know, we don't get no younger. So I done been there and done that.
Yes, man.
It's Buck.
Yes, and he was original to the young. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of youngs came after.
Yeah, I was the original young.
Now,
we still got so many. Man, I seen some nigga come across the page. This nigga had to be like 41 or some shit, like 50. This nigga name was like Young OG type shit. Like, nigga,
they not going to get rid of it.
Tripping, bro. Let it go.
Now, I want to ask you now, you know, this era of mumble rap. I mean, I'm not saying it's not even the era of mumble rap. Not because I have no problem with the records that, and you said it like, you know, on the last when we was talking that, you know, these kids have their own following.
Word.
They have their own type of people that want to listen to
They
it.
do.
But are you open to sign a mumble rapper if you found one?
Without a doubt.
Buck is real.
Shit, yeah, I would. I mean, honestly, I look at it like this. I think that all forms of music is needed.
Mm-hmm.
If that's a form of music that an artist has genuinely found that style,
yes,
versus an artist who is looking to, you know, create a wave or try something because it's winning.
That's a fact.
I wouldn't want to deal with an artist that's trying to do something to win.
So you would rather him be himself.
I would rather him be himself. If he is an artist that is his style of mumble rapping, and it's, you know why? Because I would deal with that versus then an artist who's trying to try something new. Because one thing I done learned about this music is that look, take it. I'll give it to you this way. If you gave me an artist who was one of the artists was the best rapper lyricist, and you know what I'm saying, he was cold with what he was saying, and just astronomically lyrically the best. You know, he's
and I know
crazy.
you came across a couple of these dudes.
Right, I have. So if you take one of those rappers, right, and he's the best rapper. But then you got this one artist that's not the best rapper, but everything he's speaking on is real. You know, his life story. He ain't really. It ain't the best.
Break it down, Buck.
It ain't the best, but what he's speaking on is real. I would take this one that ain't the best versus then this super hard artist.
Yeah.
Because one thing I've learned over time is that, you know, rap is no different than a jump shot or anything. You can practice and become great at this, but you can't go. If you can show me one store or any place you can go buy a can of realness,
that doesn't happen.
It doesn't. It got to be born in you.
Yes.
So I've learned to take and I tell a lot of my artists that I deal with, because a lot of them may not be the most talented, but they're some of the most realest and got some of the most realest stories. And then I make them take the same energy that they have into, you know, everything that they consider that they love, and put it off into this music. Yeah. Because they have an advantage from the beginning, you know, and it's just by being real and speaking on what it truly is. Because, you know, you have a lot of artists that tend to make a career from maybe speaking on someone else's life, living someone else's life, and then, you know, which is a lie. But then they start believing that lie and start living that lie. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's more or less, you know, doing it this way.
And have you ever viewed something like, this guy is really lying right now?
Without a doubt. A lot of times, I'm going to be honest with you, I done came up a fan of a few artists, true fan, and then only to get a chance and blessed to meet them and realize, man, none of this shit matched did this nigga be speaking of?
Yo, I want to ask you before you leave, what was the craziest moment being on G Unit that you was like, all right, this is kind of crazy?
Every fucking day is crazy. 50 is crazy, man, in real life. You just don't know what the fuck to expect.
I remember one time Banks had me, he wanted me to DJ for him, and I was in a bulletproof car, and I never been where I seen somebody bust, they said bust every red light. And it was
in
like,
real life. Yep.
And I was like, all right, this is kind of different.
Now, I think that one of the most craziest experiences that I've had with G Unit is been in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria.
Is that the time when 50 got his chain snatched and he?
Nah, I wasn't there. Me and 50 had fallen out, beefing. I probably was like, hell yeah, them niggas got that nigga chain at that time. You know, we had fallen out. We was beefing and shit. So
brothers, yeah,
bro, and
so Nigeria,
bro, and something happened with these guys where, you know, we was on a plane. We was on one plane where we had. Everybody had chartered this one big. You remember that, Adam? Everybody chartered.
Adam, I know the story.
Yeah. We had chartered this one big plane for everybody who's on the whole entire show to ride on. One big jet. I mean, like 200-300 seater type of thing. And you know, one of the guys felt like we were sitting in. 50 was sitting. No, 50 was sitting in his seat, right? And the guy had, you know, made a big scene like, yo. And security was like telling them, yo, you sitting in 50 seat, chill, can you get up or whatnot. Yeah. And he spoke a different language and jumped all in his face. And so the security kind of probably, you know, took it as if he finna, yo, bro, what's going on? So he grabbed him, roughed him up and, you know, like, yo, man, hold on, and walked him on up off the plane. But I don't know, within 5 or 10 minutes, I don't know who that dude was.
What happened, man? That nigga had a village.
Hey, man, he made a call, man. Man, this dude made a call. Now, mind you, we on the airplane runway. We on the airplane runway about to take off. All of a sudden, I just see one. It's like a movie. I just see a dude standing in the middle of the runway, walking towards the plane while the plane is taking off. Man, guess what the plane did? Stopped. The pilot stopped the plane, opened the doors, got off the plane, and left us.
What?
I could not believe this shit, bro. I'm way in fucking Nigeria, like, what the fuck is going on? Matter of fact, who is this motherfucker that this powerful at the airport, walking in the middle of the airplane runway? Bro, hey, listen, bro. He had on a, I remember it like it was yesterday. I don't know who you are. I don't remember your name, but
you go down on a regular list.
He had a regular NBA jersey on with some fucking Gucci Nikes. You understand? The regular Air Force Ones with the Gucci print shit. And he was a powerful motherfucker, man. Honestly, I've never asked 50 even who this dude was, but that's one of the craziest shits I ever had.
That's kind of crazy when you get stopped on the runway and the pilot gets off.
Man, the pilots, it was a couple of them.
Wow.
You know, they jumped straight up off the plane, and I'm not talking about the regular walk down the steps.
Yeah,
they got the slide. They jumped straight on the slide and slide down.
Like,
shit.
I didn't see the realest shit.
Nigga, I'm just waiting on the choppers to start busting from there.
Well, Buck, man, let them know, man, what you got coming. I see, man, it's been a while since you dropped the album.
Yeah, it is. I'm working on my album right now.
Now it's been. They said 2010 is last time. Is that correct?
Right around that time, album-wise, yep.
Wow, 8 years.
It's been a long time, man. And I'm working on my new one right now.
New one right now. Now, what's the name of it?
Unexpected.
Unexpected?
Straight up.
You know you got the ill titles. Buck got the ill titles.
Unexpected. I honestly named it this record because everything, even right now, is unexpected. Nobody expected for me to touch this platform. Nobody expected for me to drop this record from this perspective.
Yes.
You know, nobody expected for 50 and Dr. Dre to actually have a conversation about producing my next album.
You hear that? 50 and Dr. Dre.
Nobody expected, you know what I'm saying, to see, you know, Buck, you know, get in a position where you know, he's able to take Cashville Records.
And
I want
to add that nobody expected that Buck to become one of the South's top-rated lyricists of all time,
without a doubt.
Underrated. That's one thing before we leave, man. I gotta ask you: do you feel you underrated in the lyrics?
Yeah, I think I'm one of the most player hated and underrated in the game.
That's a fact,
straight up, without a doubt. And I also feel like, you know, I'm not the only one. I feel like by far Scarface is very underrated.
Wow,
without a doubt. I think he's one of the most underrated MCs to ever do this. Period. But I also realize he's one of the most relevant and timeless artists of today's time too. So I'm cool with where I'm at. It's like if I was to even, you know, tread Scarface's career water, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather, you know, of course, be at these heights. But man, as long as I'm understood and go down in the book of realness, I did it right. You dig?
Let's get it, man. Shout out to Buck, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Get that single, stream it. We trying to go gold and platinum on the single.
Man, ASAP, man. If I can get to a platinum plaque, bro, whew,
Let's
I think
get
I
it,
might
man.
change the game.
Buck gonna bring that shit back to the projects.
I promise you, man. The projects, here we fucking come.
Let's